It's all around us and the reason we exist. But could freezing the air we breathe now hold the key to our energy future? Here in Slough is the world's only liquid air energy plant. It's a three-stage process which starts by sucking air into large compressors. The air is then chilled and cleaned. Towering above me is the air purification vessel. It sucks in normal air, the air we're breathing. It takes out the water, the carbon dioxide and the little particulates, things like the bits of diesel that are in the air, and makes it very, very pure. It's then concentrated under pressure and turned into a liquid. That liquid is stored in huge tanks at minus 196 degrees centigrade. The storage is at low pressure. 790 litres of air makes just 1 litre of liquid air, so vast quantities of it can be stored. In effect, this liquid air is stored energy. To get it back, all you have to do is release the air and warm it. This turns the liquid back into a gas. That high pressure air will then turn a turbine which powers a generator, and you get electricity. So what's the difference between this system and a conventional way of storing energy, such as a battery?
We would be less efficient than the battery. Certainly the batteries are on the market today. It's the scalability of this though is much easier. The technology around is mature for this type of plant, so the capex, so the capital expenditure would be much lower, and its life expectancy also would be longer.
This plant is built next to a power station, and that's the other advantage of liquid air. It can use waste heat to improve the process.
Siting a plant such as this next to a power station means that we can take the energy that they would otherwise expel into the atmosphere, and we can actually turn that back into electrical energy.
This is a pilot plant designed to prove that the science works. But how much energy could a fully fledged large-scale liquid air storage system provide?
Well, this is intended to be utility scale electricity storage. So we're intending to have a sort of entry-level system in the several megawatt scale, up to about 10 megawatts is a sort of entry level, with about 4 or 5 hours of storage available for ready use. So that's 40 to 50 megawatt hours of electricity storage. So that's enough for 10,000 homes for 4 or 5 hours.
Liquid air could prove a cost-effective way to store energy from renewable sites where intermittency is a problem. But with a gas glut and nuclear development underway, is energy storage really a priority?
Electricity storage, particularly in a place like the UK, is not what about the electricity market looks like today. It's about what it's going to look like in the next few years. One of the problems with renewable energy is many sources of it are intermittent, and we have to deal with managing electricity networks even through all that intermittency. Now, when there's only 5 or 10% of intermittent electricity on your network, that's quite easily manageable. But what if that level of intermittency goes up to 50%? Then you start to need to think a little bit more deeply about how that gets managed. And putting energy storage on the system is a very cost-effective way of helping to manage that situation.
The freezing air system is a British success story, and one that could well prove a worldwide technology of the future. Stuart Energy Live News.